The US government has been trying to silence me for years, but I have proof that the Department of Defense mass clones freckly, slightly chubby kids named Colin and plants them in elementary schools across the United States as a part of their domestic spying operation.
Breaking news. Police impressed by strategic butthole usage.
Man who run behind car get exhausted. Man who run in front of car get tired.
I have beehives at my house trained to chase and attack people with colorful hair.
I'm giving homeless people missions by leaving them notes and weapons. All the notes say, "From God."
This is the lock-picking lawyer, and I've got a fun one for you today.
If you stop at a stop sign, then you are a Fed.
Unironically feel gayer when I get close to a cell tower.
This kid in my class yesterday was failing every class, and at the end of the year the history teacher asked him why he doesn't try, and he responded, "I don't need school, I'm gonna farm." And then he explained his theory about how kale is the new gold.
Chicken breast is literally a synonym for cock boob.
Sleeper agents waking up from their nap. My work here is done.
I hate Starbucks.
Yeah, same. I tried to get a job there once, and the next day I didn't get the job, so I traced the manager's number back and I put her on docspin.com.
I requested a special contractor to build me a 5-level septic tank because my diving and poo craze is unending. This is how I've been thrown in jail. It could not stop me from going poo diving in waste treatment centers around the United States.
That toothpaste really made that sandwich so much better.
Decodes a long cipher taking several weeks. That was tough. Now let's read You Suck Dick and Balls Hole. Oh, just got cipher bullied.
Liberals can't handle the true Brazilian skullblitz style of pizza. I remember the first day I ordered a Venezuelan brimray pie. The pizza shop owner, an elderly 4-foot-tall Italian man named Wet Mario, looked at me with shock, then dread. Then he nodded with resignation. He knew it had to be done. He spent 9 days and 9 nights in the kitchen. I heard screams, I heard someone crying. At one point, I'm sure I heard the rending of flesh and the cracking of bones. I stayed there all that time, never sleeping, never moving, except to take the faintest, most whispering of breaths. On the 9th night, he came out with the pie, said, "It's a pizza pie." Immediately, a .44 Magnum round blasted through his skull and splattered its steaming contents all over the pizza. The CIA agent stepped out from behind him to catch the pie as it fell, but I was fast. I grabbed a slice. He pointed his gun at me, but I was too swift. I shoved it into my mouth. The sensation was indescribable. I heard the voice of God, and I knew then a fraction of the true extent of God's fury towards man, of his infinite, inscrutable wrath. If I was not already insane, that would have done it. The Fed watched, my eyes turned kaleidoscopic, saw me levitate 5 feet above the blood-smeared checkered floor. He fell to his knees, sobbing, grasping his head in agony, struggling to force the barrel of the gun into his mouth fast enough. As I heard the gunshot, heard his brain doubtless racked with madness spray across the brick oven, I rose up through the roof of the pizza joint as my body had become intangible to the petty material laws of the universe. I opened Yelp and wrote my review. 3 stars, decent pizza, man to your service.
I have entered the poop rabbit hole.
The government created ascertain to keep the periodic table from saying porn.
Oh shit, he's right.
I had a dream last night where Jay Schlatt kept buying various ant farms, and every time he made a video titled something like, "I bought too many ants!" And someone got so mad at it that they made a compilation post of all of the videos that had 300 plus thumbnails of just him standing behind ant farms.
Reading takes up masturbation time. I should stop reading, maybe I'm becoming addicted.
I used to shout derp in my classroom back in 2016 like a retard, hoping someone would know the meme.
Taking my computer to the repair shop. Hey, my PC is fucked. Can you fix it? Oh, what happened to it? Corkboard. Huh? Corkboard. Okay, what's that? Well, I replaced every image on Discord with the profile picture of a guy called John Cook, and it crashed. I don't think that should break your PC. Yeah, I also smashed it and shat all over it in rage. Oh, yeah. Homeless guy on crack.
I just walked into class and the first thing I see is a student explaining Pickle Rick to the teacher.
I'm going through my closet and I found my own journal from when I was 7 or 8. What the fuck is this?
P-Day. Ah! Ah! Oh no. Gush! That's weird. Gotta go pee. I wonder why it's raining. A toast to pee.
I also drew 1v1s and this is the most interesting one, I think.
AK-47 Pro versus Really Warm Poo. The heat, it's too much. Really Warm Poo wins!
The only thing my dad ever texted me was you have frozen pizza.
Hey guys, you can now print things to a printer in my room. I'll set up the IP shortly. Okay, but after the first print, I'm turning it off forever. Hang on.
I better pick a good image.
Thanks, Krillin.
I'm living in your walls. You may be concerned about this. In case you are, please read the below. Frequently asked questions. Why are you living in my walls? I'm not going to tell you. Are you only in my walls? You could say I'm living in everyone's walls, but in the case I'm telling you that I'm living in your walls, I'm living in your walls. How are you surviving in my walls? In my non-physical form, I am crawling around listening for you. That is all I need to survive in that form. In my physical form, I survive by eating rat corpses that I cook using the wall behind your oven, and I drink the vapor in the extraction fan duct above your shower. What are you planning to do in my walls? Live in them, listening to you. What do I do about you living in my walls? Listen for the scraping. Don't touch the walls. Protect yourself. Avoid lighting candles. When are you going to stop living in my walls? You cannot escape me. Do I call the police? The authorities will not help you. What other consequences of you living in my walls? Be aware. What if I'm okay with you living in my walls? I will make sure you're not. Are you imaginary? I'm living in your walls, 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 I'm living in your walls. If there are any more questions, then please consult your walls by directly speaking to them. In summary, I'm living in your walls.
Shoulda never gave me that $38. Welcome to the family, Gubo.
Doctor, ma'am, your baby was born with us disorder. Oh my god, is he gonna die, baby?
Had a dream of a billboard where it was Jesus, but his balls were the Twin Towers, and I think the message was that Muslims hate Jesus.
Huh, look at this pig GameCube. That's weird. What do you got to say about it, Thespy?
You can look at many things in many ways like this one. A table feeds its legs. Your phone probably only has a cloaca. You drown in beds. Your couch will one day snap and close its mouth and bite whoever's sitting.
Thespy the kind of person to have sex with Swiss cheese.
The CIA is going to kill me for this, but here's a real Hubert sighting.
I remember the time one of my friends got Pokemon Sword or Shield, and halfway through the game, his skin color changed to black and there was nothing he could do about it.
Do you ever have the hiccups when you piss and you make a sine wave every 5 seconds?
Please do not ping me again.
There is a tiny man in your heart severing random arteries.
My first Reddit post was when I was 11 asking in r/too afraid to ask, what will happen if I put a baby and razor blades into a washing machine and run it?
Chode, South America.
Does anybody remember those flashlights that you can shake to charge? I'm going to attach one to a cold person and get free energy.
The amount of times I've both ironically and non-ironically wished death upon people who either lead to God smiting me in order to troll me, or him pulling a knock-on-wood situation where all the things I've said are cancelled out by the sheer magnitude of the words.
I have AIDS.
Suicide hotline workers calling their own suicide hotlines so they don't have to take any real calls.
Just went to r/conservative. If only Canada had realized sooner. What the fuck does this mean?
Patch 1.9.4 Buffs expanded the marketing possibilities for Sony's Cum TV product. Grandfather clocks can now be upgraded to grandfather cocks. Jingle Balls holiday cheer increased from 67 to 72. Nerfs. Racism is no longer a viable career for achieving a 401k. Reduce the amount of shipping costs you can stack when ordering multiple bongs. Christmas discounts at seafood restaurants reduced from 30% to 20%. Removed Brogal accelerators. Tweaks and changes. The Ottoman Empire's army will no longer spawn when a player named Dan shoplifts a bag of Tostitos. Penis Model 27 correctly renamed to the Whamsham Pongler 3000. Krillin is D.
I just took a hit of that evil scientist pack.